But effectively, the UK just takes its orders from Washington, which means that we're not a sovereign country. And I know it's a cliche to say Britain's the 51st state, but it really is. We cannot go against the US. And actually, this was really exposed during Jeremy Corbyn's leadership of the Labour Party. He was elected Labour leader in 2015. He was the second non-Atlanticist Labour leader ever to be elected post the Second World War. Corbyn really showed the power that the US still has here. And actually, when I started looking into all the agencies that you mentioned, like the NED and stuff, through the whole of my career, I'd always looked at those in the global south who were operating in weak states and basically running the show. My hunch was, okay, well, this doesn't operate the same way in Britain, where we've got a longer history, we've got these strong institutions. But I realized pretty quick when I started looking into what these agencies were doing in Britain that the same patterns were occurring. And in fact, even more resources were going in, because obviously, as an imperial centre, it's at the top priority to keep the UK pro-Atlanticist. So Jeremy Corbyn was a massive, massive nightmare for the US. And in fact, it became really explicit. Mike Pompeo, when he was Secretary of State, who was previously Director of the CIA, came to the UK in the summer of 2019. This was 6 months before the election of 2019, which Jeremy Corbyn lost to Boris Johnson. But he was recorded privately saying to a group of people, we will do our, quote, level best to stop Jeremy Corbyn becoming Prime Minister of Britain. And he said it's too hard to do it once he's Prime Minister, so we'll do it now. And it was reported for a day in the papers, but then it just disappeared. And you're sort of thinking, this should be a huge, huge scandal. This is a senior official coming to the UK and basically saying we won't allow it. And obviously he was referring to certain programs they had. And there was no investigations of what he meant by that.